Hi everybody, welcome back to another edition of chair exercise. We're going to go ahead and get after it this morning. So a few things that we need to take care of before we get started. You need to make sure you have a nice sturdy chair so you're not going to be nothing with wheels, so we don't want to be rolling around or anything like that, and preferably not on the couch. Something with a little more support would be much better. We will need some other things. If you have that rubber band still that we went ahead and gave you, we're going to need that rubber band. Yours might be a different color than this, which is totally fine. If you need a stronger one, if you need an easier one, or if you need an additional one, give us a call, let us know, we'll get you a new one out there as soon as possible. And then I will also going to use some dumbbells for some weights, for some added resistance. If you don't have dumbbells, you can use whatever you have laying around the house. A bottle of water, a can of soup, a book maybe. If you don't have any of that, you just want to use the motion and not use a weight, that's totally fine too. You can just use your hands, that's totally completely fine. But now that we got that taken care of, now we're going to go ahead and get started. So ready? We're going to go ahead and start marching down. Let's tap those heels forward, swinging those arms back and forth a little bit to get started, to get us moving. Hopefully you can hear the music coming through. We want that music to be the pace setter for us. That's going to keep us moving. That's setting our tempo. That's going to help keep our heart rate up, help keep us burning some extra calories here. We want to make sure to stay with that music on the beat if you can. We're all going to have a tendency to want to stay on that beat anyways. So do your best to stick with me here. There you go. Just go ahead and push the hands forward now, one at a time. Back and forth. Now instead of just reaching straight out in front, we're going to reach up nice and high. Those arms way up. Still tapping those heels forward. Still keeping up with the music. All right, now we're going to go ahead and kick and reach for our toes. Good solid quality kicks. Reach for those toes with me. Keep going, keep going. All right, switching it up. Now lift those feet up. Try to tap the inside of your heels with me. Now if you can't quite get the inside of your heels, I'm reasonable. I'll take the inside of your shins. Give me what you can, but try to get the inside of those heels. Make sure we're still breathing. You might find yourself warming up a little bit, which is totally fine. We want that. A few more. 3, 2, 1. Very good. We're going to reach down and tap the outside of those heels now, back and forth, one at a time. Leaning forward. Make sure to sit back up nice and tall in between each and every time that you reach down for those toes, for those heels. This is one exercise that you don't have to keep up with the music. Last one. Very good. We can go ahead and stand back up. We're going to step our feet now side to side. Step, touch, stepping those feet side to side here. Get the legs moving first. Good. Now get the arms back into the mix. Reach those arms straight out in front one at a time. Push those hands forward. Arms and legs are both moving. You're still breathing. Still keeping up with that music. Remember, that's the tempo. That's what we're after. Good. Reach those arms up now, one at a time, nice and high. Still stepping those feet side to side. Hopefully you have enough room. You don't have a lamp that's right next to you, because we're going to take our arms. Reach those arms out to your side. Still stepping your feet side to side. 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands together into the center. Still stepping your feet side to side. All right, now we're going to do some hook shots. Bring those arms across, swing them side to side. But try to get those arms and elbows even with your hands and wrists. Try to bring that arm all the way across. We want to get the full range of motion. We want to get the most bang for our buck with all the hard work you're going to put in here. If we're going to do the exercise, we might as well do it right. Bring those arms all the way across, nice and high. Good, now we're going to do some uppercuts. Dig those arms deep, bring them up towards the sky with me here. Three, 2, 1, and good. We're going to go ahead and do some jumping jacks in our chair. Again, make sure we don't have a lamp that's right next to us at all. Arms and legs are both moving. Arms up, arms come back. We're going to do 15 of these today. Big number, but we're already a third of the way finished. Still breathing. We're going to do 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Back to a short round of marching. We're going to tap our heels forward, swing those arms back and forth here. Now, I know you're feeling like you've warmed up by now, so that's good. We got the blood pumping because we're just getting warmed up. All right, we can go ahead and stop. Catch your breath here. Take one short little breath with me. Deep breath in, reach your arms overhead. Breathe out, bring those arms back down. All right, we're gonna need our resistance band next. So if you have that, grab your resistance band. We're gonna use that now. All right, with our rubber band. Oh, let's go ahead and take that rubber band. Let's start with it. We'll wrap it underneath both of our legs to start with, underneath our thighs. And then we're going to crisscross the band on top, and we want to pull it tight. All right, with that rubber band, we're now going to fight the band. We're going to pull our knees apart. Ready? Fight that rubber band. Pull the knees out, bring it back together. We're going to do 5 more. Give me 4. Now 3, 2, last one. Very good. You can go ahead and undo your rubber band, bring it back around. Holding it on the ends, and we're going to step on it with one foot. Your foot of choice, doesn't matter. You only have 2 options, so whichever foot you put it around, that's fine. Go ahead and extend that leg out. Take your hands, pull your hands up towards your waist. Now wherever your hands are at, I want you to keep your hands still. Don't let the hands move from here. With the leg though, now we're going to lift the knee up, push that knee down and out, but don't let your hands come with it. I don't want to see your hands go down. Keep those hands still, just extending the leg. Leg muscles are nice and strong, so we're going to do a few extra of this exercise because we are using our legs. Our legs are usually carrying us around all day. So legs are nice and strong. 3 more. Last one. Very good. We're just going to go ahead and open up that rubber band, switching feet. All right, and again, pull those hands up to our waist. Lift this knee up, push it down and out. We're going to do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. good. Keep that leg extended for this one. You can finally return your foot back down to the ground. I want you to reach your hands forward, and then we want to squeeze our shoulder blades together and pull the hands back. And then reach down, pull them back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And imagine you're going to try to make your elbows touch behind your back. That's how far back we want to pull those hands. Give me 2 more. Last one. Very good. We can undo that rubber band, bring it back around in front of us. We're going to hold on to that rubber band. We're going to hold it about shoulder width apart. You can go a little wider if you like. Might make it easier. Keeping our arms as straight as you can. We're going to try and pull our hands apart. Stretch that rubber band out right in front of us. Give me 5 more. Now 4, 3, 2. Here's the last one. Very good. We can go ahead and stop. Take that rubber band. We're going to reach both of our arms up nice and high as you can. With the arms up. Keep the arms nice and straight. Holding the hands about shoulder width apart. Or towards the end of your band if that makes it easier, which is fine. But again, keep your arms as straight as you can, just using the right arm. Pull that right arm down to your side. Just 2 more. Last one. Very good. Switching hands, switching sides. Same motion, just with the left hand now. Give me 2 more. Last one. Very good. We can go ahead and lower our arms back down. Finally, we're going to take this rubber band. We're going to bring it around behind our back for the next couple of things. So as we bring it around behind our back, we want to get underneath our arms. With it underneath our arms, we're just going to push straight ahead, straight out in front. Ready with me? Push those arms straight out in front. Extend those arms as much as you can. Bring the hands back in. And push. Come back in. A few more. Last one. Very good. So from here, now instead of pushing forward, we're going to reach up. This one's going to be a little bit harder. You can use both arms together at the same time, or if you like, you can alternate arms. I'll leave that up to you. Your choice. Just 2 more to go. Last one. And finished. Okay, so we can undo the rubber band. We're going to bring it back around in front of us yet again. We've got 1 more to do with our rubber band. Last thing with this band, now you have the option here. If you want, you can fold your rubber band in half. So then essentially we have 2 rubber bands. That makes it twice as difficult. Or if you're completely happy with the amount of resistance you have, you can just hold it just like you normally would. Whichever way you choose, hold your right hand over your heart and over your chest. Now we're going to make this kind of short. We don't want it to be really long, then it's going to be too easy. We're going to make it a little shorter. And we're going to extend the left arm, either out to our side or straight ahead, whatever you like. We're extending that elbow, straighten that arm out as much as you can, and then bend the elbow to bring the hand back in. Back and forth. Two more. Last one. Good, last thing, we're gonna switch hands. So now the left hand is again over our heart in front of our chest. The right arm now extends out to the side, or again, can be straight out in front, that's fine. Back and forth, extend that elbow. Extending that arm, straightening that elbow as best you can. Two more to go. Last one. And done. Nicely done, everyone. You can go ahead and take your rubber band. You can set it back down. We are finished with the rubber band for today. But we're not quite finished with class. We're going to go ahead and keep going. Back to a little marching again. Tap those heels forward. Swing your arms with me. And get those arms back involved. Swing those arms with me here. Hopefully we can keep time with the music still. Hopefully you haven't found yourself slowing down. Make sure we're keeping up with it. Keep that heart rate up. Go ahead and push both hands forward with me. Now let's reach both arms up overhead. Let's go both arms out to the side. Now this is where it's interesting. Step those feet side to side, side to side touch. Bring those arms back together into the center. Push your hands forward again. All right, now we're going to go up and out. Up, out, up, and out. I know our arms are getting tired. Hang in there. Step those heels forward. Tapping those feet forward now. Arms stay the same. Up and out. Up and out. Good. Side touch again. Step those feet side to side. Arms are still going up and out. Up and out. Up and out. One more. Good. Give your arms a well-deserved break. Keep your feet stepping side to side though. We're going to get a little rotation here. Everything from the waist up. We're going to get a little twist. As we rotate side to side, arms are swinging side to side. So we want everything from our waist up rotating. Tightening those abdominal muscles, tightening our core muscles. Good, we can go ahead and stop. Take one nice deep breath here with me. Reach those arms overhead, deep breath in. Breathe out, arms come back down. I'd like you to make sure you're sitting up nice and tall with me. Not leaning against the back of the chair, up nice and tall. Taking one leg, your leg of choice. Just kick one foot out. Lift one foot up nice and high. Then just put it back down. That's it, like you're kicking a ball. One more. Good, let's just switch legs. Same thing with the other leg. Take that foot out and bring it back in. Last one. Very good. In case our legs got a little fatigued, we're going to flush those legs out a little bit. Tapping the heels forward, swinging the arms one more time. Hopefully our legs are starting to feel better already. We're going to continue, keep tapping the heels forward. We're going to take our arms. We're going to reach one arm up and one arm out to the side. Let's switch the arms. Switch them again. Push both arms forward. Both arms out to the side. Both arms together to the center. Step your feet side to side, side touch. We can go ahead and stop. We're going to jump some rope in our chair. So we all remember jumping rope. Big circles with the arms as we swing the rope around. And we lift both of our feet up as high as we can while we're jumping rope here in our comfortable chairs. Jumping rope backwards, reverse direction. Still big arm circles. Lifting both of those feet up. 2 more. Last one. Good. Back to a short round of marching. Dropping the heels forward one more time. Swinging the arms. Give ourselves a chance to regroup. There you go. Go ahead and finally stop. Take one more nice deep breath with me. Deep breath in, reach your arms overhead. Breathe out, bring your arms back down. All right, it's time for the heavy lifting. So again, I'm gonna use some dumbbells for today. If you don't have dumbbells, again, you can use a bottle of water, a can of soup, a book, or you don't have to use anything. Entirely up to you. But that's what we're gonna be doing next. So, with our weights, I think we'll start with an easy one, shall we? Let's start with those weights right on our knees. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. I'm going to use my hands to help push my weights down towards my legs. I'm even going to lean forward while I'm doing this. Then I'm just going to lift my heels up. Try to get those heels up as high as you can. Last one. Good. We're going to sit back up. Go ahead and take your weights or your bottle of water or your can of soup. Bring them down by your side. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to move into the bicep curl. Now you have the option. You can alternate arms where we bring our hand up to our shoulder and back down. You can do both arms at the same time. I'll leave that up to you. Whichever you choose is fine. Alternating or doing both arms together. Whichever you choose. Let's do 3 more. And 2. Last one. There. We're going to keep our weights down by our sides still. Keep our arms nice and straight. We're going to try and lift those weights up underneath our chin. As we lift those weights up, we want to get those elbows out to our side, and then bring our weights all the way back down to our side again. Once more, lift the weights up under our chin, bring the weights all the way back down. As the hands come up, the elbows need to come up out to our side and come back down. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Very good. We're going to keep our arms down by our sides still. I would like you to alternate arms this time, please. Keep your arms as straight as you can. Reach one arm straight up in front and lower it down. That's it. Other arm up, lower it back. Then remember, make sure you're still breathing. You know you're warming up. You're doing great. You're working hard. Keep going. A few more. One more to each side. Very good. good. Keep those arms down by your side. All we're gonna do now is shrug our shoulders. Just try to lift those shoulders up to your ears. Give me one more. Very good. From here, take those weights. We're gonna bring them all the way to our shoulders. Now from here, we're gonna push up nice and high. Reach those arms up as high as you can. Ready? Let's go. Up and down. Up and down. Now you can do this with your hands and palms facing your ears, which is a little more easy, a little more comfortable. Or you can do it with your hands facing away from you as you push up and come back down. Your choice, but again, it's a little easier with the hands and palms facing towards your ears. 2 more. Last one. Very good. Go ahead and rest those weights back on your knees. Feet are flat. Again, I'm going to use a little added resistance. Use my hands to push down for those weights. I'm also going to lean forward. We'll regroup again. Lift those heels up as high as you can. Give me 5 more. 3, 2, 1. While we're already kind of leaning forward, we're just going to reach down with one hand. So I'm going to reach down with my right hand down towards my foot. And then all I'm going to do is pull my arm up and back, just like I'm starting a lawnmower. Really try to lift that arm up as high as you can. Get that elbow nice and high. One more. Good. What we do to one hand, we probably should do the other side. So let's go ahead and switch. Same motion though. Pull that arm up and back. One more. Very good. We can go ahead and sit on back up. Rest those weights back on our knees just for a brief second. Then we're going to take those weights, lift them up above our knees, hold them a couple inches above. Keep your elbows tucked in tight by your side. And we're going to rotate our hands. We're going to go palms up and palms down. Now while we do this, make sure to keep your elbows in by your side. I don't want you to feel those elbows getting out to your side. We don't want that. Keep those elbows in, and we're just rotating the hands. Last one. All right, the good news is we can set one of these weights down. And with that one weight that we have, whichever arm you like, entirely up to you. We're going to lean forward in our chair, whichever hand we're using. We're going to get our elbow up and back. Try to get that elbow nice and high. And don't let that elbow fall. Keep that elbow up there. And we're going to extend the arm straight back. And then we're going to bend the elbow to bring the weight back down. Don't let that elbow drop though. Keep that elbow nice and high as we extend the arm and reach it to the back part of the room. Two more. Hang in there. Last one. Very good. We're going to switch arms, and this will be the last thing we have to do with our weight. So remember, we're still leaning forward. This elbow gets up and back. Keep it nice and high. And extend the arm straight back. Then bend the elbow to bring that weight back down. A few more. Hang with me. Give me two more. Last one. Nicely done, everyone. Go ahead and set this weight down. We are finished with our weights. So we are not quite finished. Bear with me, everyone. Not quite finished. There we go. Okay. Regroup. Back to tapping those heels forward, swinging the arms again. both hands forward. Reach those arms up nice and high, one at a time. Still tapping those heels forward. We're still keeping up with the music. That's the tempo. I know you've warmed up by now. Don't slow down. Kick and reach for your toes. Lift those feet up, tap the inside of your heels. Reach down, tap the outside of your heels. And then we'll go ahead and sit on back up nice and tall, side touch, stepping those feet side to side. And then we'll push the hands forward, reach them out. Both arms out to your side. Both arms together into the center. Hook shots, swing those arms across, side to side, one at a time. But remember, try to get those elbows even with your hands when you bring the arms across. And now uppercuts, dig those arms deep, bring them up towards the sky. Keep going for 3, 2, and 1. Very good. We can go ahead and stop. Let's take a couple nice deep breaths here, everybody. Deep breath in, reach your arms way overhead. Breathe out, bring your arms back down. And again, in through your nose, arms up. Breathe out, arms back down. One more time. Fill those lungs all the way up. And push all that air out. We're going to switch gears and kind of slow things down. The hard part is finished. We're going to work on some stretches here. So let's just gently turn our head and try to look over our shoulder. Try to turn your head to the right. Turn your head back to the center. Turn your head now to the opposite side. Come back to the center one more time. Just drop your chin down to your chest. And then we can go ahead and sit comfortably here, nice in our chair. Just bring both of your arms out to your side. Lightly crisscross your arms back and forth just to help loosen up those shoulders. And we can go ahead and return our arms back down to our side. Just roll those shoulders forward a few times. Make some nice, easy, gentle circles with the shoulders. And now we're going to reverse direction. Very good. If you like, you can make some circles with your hands and your wrists in either direction and reversing. If you want, you can give those hands a little shake. We'll take one arm. I'm going to bring my right arm all the way across my body to start with, and my other hand, my left hand, is going to grab my elbow. I want to try and pull that arm in towards my body. Imagine trying to get your elbow right under your chin. Really pull that arm in. Feels good through the shoulder. Now we're going to use the same arm, the right arm. I want you to bring that right arm up. Drop that hand back behind your head. Now you have some options here. Option 1, you can take your left hand and try to push that arm back. That's option one. That's the easier option. Option two, you can take your left hand, reach up and over, grab your elbow, and pull it back. This is a little more difficult, but go with whatever option you like. You can either pull that arm back, or you can just try to push that arm back, your choice. We can go ahead and release. We'll start that sequence over with the left arm. So bring the left arm across your body first. Right hand grabs the elbow, pull that arm in close. Try to pull that arm in tight. Same arm, this left arm, reach it up, and those same two options. Drop the hand back. Option one, push it back. Or option two, you can reach up and over, grab the elbow, and pull it back. Your choice. Again, whichever option you choose is fine. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lower both of your arms back down. Give those arms a little shake if you like. All right. From here, we're going to take our right hand. Place your right hand on your left knee. Your left hand is going to reach behind your chair. We're going to turn to the left. Try to look over your shoulder and try to look behind you. Feel a gentle twist. Slowly turn back to the center. Just reach up with the left arm. And now we're going to lean over to our right. Feel a nice stretch through the side. And we can release. We can sit on back up. We'll switch all of that. So now the left hand goes to the right knee. Right hand reaches back behind the chair. Turn to your right. Try to look over your shoulder again. Again, nice gentle twist through the back. Slowly turn back to the center one more time. This time just reach up with the right arm. Lean over to your left. And then we can release and we can finally sit back up nice and tall. We're going to move down to our leg. You can actually lean back into your chair for this one. Now I want you to take both hands and grab one of your knees. You can grab the front part of your knee, you can grab behind your knee, or the combination of the two. Your choice, but try and pull that knee up as high as you can. And with your leg up, we're going to make some circles with our ankle. Reverse direction. And now point your toes back and forth a few times. Very good. We're just going to switch legs, same thing, grab the other knee, pull the other leg up as high as you can. And again, the higher the better. Really get that stretch through the thigh. Once more, we'll make some circles with the ankle. Reverse direction. And then we'll point those toes back and forth a few more times. We can lower that leg back down. Home stretch, everybody, hang in there. I want you to scoot forward in your chair a little bit. Makes it a little more comfortable. I want you to reach one foot forward, your foot of choice. Whichever you choose. I want your heel to be down. I'd like your knee to be as straight as you can get it. And I'd like your toes to be pointing up towards the ceiling or even towards your nose would be better. And then all we're going to do is we're going to gently lean forward and reach for those toes. Keep that knee straight. And if you can't touch your toes, don't worry about it. You're still going to feel that stretch through your hamstring in the back of your leg. Even if you can't touch those toes, that's fine. Guess what? I can't touch them on this leg either. So we're going to go ahead and slide that hand back up, gently sitting back up a little taller. We're going to switch legs now. Same thing, but the other leg. Heel is down, knee is straight, toes are up towards the ceiling or even towards your nose as we gently lean forward one more time. Don't let that knee bend. Keep that knee nice and straight. Feel that stretch again through the back part of the leg. And then we can slowly sit on back up for the final time. We're going to close things out now with a few more nice deep breaths, everyone, and then we're just about finished. So breathe in with me here. A few deep breaths in. Reach your arms up overhead. Breathe out, bring those arms back down. And again, in through your nose. Out through your mouth. One more time at the top of your inhale. I'd like you to hold that breath for a moment with me. Hold that breath. And now let it out. Good job, everyone. You did a great job. Hope you're all staying well and hope you enjoyed class today, and we'll see you next time.